This might be better than bubblegum shrimp.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're giving you a glimpse into a typical day on our boat, filled with cooking, cleaning, and a spontaneous adventure. Hey, we're Tori, Jake, and Danny, and this is Cruising Odd at Sea, where we are moving from land to sea. Subscribe to join our adventure. First up, Jake's taking charge of the exterior. Keeping our boat clean and ship-shape is essential for smooth cruising. Engines checked.
There's that one.
I'm gonna run down and see what's happening. Check. Generator running. Check. It's all about keeping everything in top condition. Best friend pizza! Also this weekend, Danny got to catch up with her best friend.
Is this a sturdy surface?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay, there's a drawer.
Oh.
Hey, we did it! Hi! Wow, this is so fun! Sorry, you're ready now. Now I'm gonna keep the honey.
Do you want me to show you your hatch? Do you want me to shut it? I'll leave it open if you want.
Hammer yourself. It was kind of tricky.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
Okay. Love you, bye.
Oh, it's not that cold. Low key, it's not that cold.
While we were having fun dipping our feet in the water, Captain was having his own kind of fun. He found a way to pull down a flap that leads to our electrical system under our helm, and he about gave me a heart attack. Jake was worried about him ripping wires. I was worried about him getting electrocuted. But, you know, this is what cats do. They like to find dark places. But Captain normally acts like a dog, so this was just really not like him. But anyways, he is not allowed outside again until we find a way to permanently block this off from him.
I love you. Come here, my baby. Come here, cabbies. Look at the Shebas. Come here. Come get some Shebas. Yes, it's a good boy. Come here. Come get your Shebas. Come get your Shebas. Yes, it's a good boy. Yes. Good boy. Come here. Come get your Shebas.
As you can see, this boy is clearly food motivated.
Freaking hey, man. Cat, you're gonna give me a freaking heart attack, I swear. Oh, I love you, boy. Golly.
Oh, cats and boats, man. While Danny caught up on her sleep Saturday morning, her friend and I decided to explore the shoreline for some wild herbs and spices. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day. It smells like deer pee here. It's amazing what treasures you can find when you're willing to explore off the beaten path. Little Tori and I found and foraged some wild garlic, and I put it in my honey garlic ferment. After all that adventuring, I'm hungry and I'm tired, but we don't have a dishwasher, so this is one amenity we don't have. So I am just going to hand wash all the dishes before I get to cooking. It's time to whip up some delicious treats. I'm experimenting with making some mouth-watering coconut shrimp and mango jalapeno chutney in our galley. Trust me, you don't want to miss this recipe. And now it's time to pill them. I'm really not sure if you should or shouldn't wash your shrimp. I just felt like I should because these were supposed to be deveined, but I still pulled out a lot of veins. I know some people eat them. I don't. In the past, I've eaten some that were not deveined and ended up really sick. There's a lot of bacteria in there. It's best to get them out. So one of the ways that cooking in a galley is different is that you have to turn on the breaker for the stove and the oven before you ever even use it. Alright, now that we have the breaker on, this cutting board transforms into like a splash guard. And we have to make sure it's, let me turn on my flash. Make sure the top burners are on. And then I'm going to get my pot. I guess I'm gonna use this one. That's what I'm talking like that. And you're going to want to use an oil that can fry at high temps. Peanut oil is good, but if you're allergic to peanut oil, canola oil is good too. I don't have a whole lot of that, so. But normally I would be using this oil. Every time I cook, I use olive oil. You can see I'm almost out. Should have bought more earlier today, but I decided that peanut oil would probably taste better with this. Hopefully it's delicious. And then make sure that your bun is on. I don't know about you, but me, I find that about 50% of the time when I turn on a burner, I either have the wrong burner on or I have forgotten to turn the burner on at all. Perfect example. Now that you have your shrimps, you're gonna want some flour. I use Italian flour. And you're supposed to like use measurements. I think it's like a 1/3 cup of flour, but I don't do that. So, like the meme says, I add until my ancestors whisper, "That's enough, child." So yeah, just a little bit of flour. And then the recipe doesn't call for it, but I thought it would probably be pretty good to add, a good addition. So I've gotten some organic coconut flour. It's also good gluten. It's gluten, but it's gluten-free. Never. Ooh, it smells like coconut. Oh, it smells good. That's gonna be really good. Oh yeah. Like Emerald Lagasse. How do you say his last name? Is it Lagasse?
Another notch! Oh yeah, babe.
Yeah, baby. Alright. This is caked. It's organic, so I'm sure there's no anti-caking agents in it, which is good. I don't always eat clean and good, but I'm trying to do better. I am also using arrowroot in place of cornstarch, just because personally I'm allergic to cornstarch. I'm not gonna die if I eat it, but I'll get sick. I won't feel good for a while. So I have replaced cornstarch with arrowroot, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that to make it nice and crispy. Might have been too much, but it'll be fine. It's not corn. It's cones. It's not. Okay, and then this is my secret ingredient to like anything I'm trying. Always, it makes everything better. It's not good for you, but some powdered sugar. Some powdered sugar. Right. Oh, just enough for flavor, for taste. I'm gonna put some garlic powder in it. Because, come on, garlic makes everything good. Pink Himalayan salt. Because I use that in everything also. And I know they tell you it's bad for you, but I don't believe them. I mean, maybe it's true. But just gotta be a little bit MSG in there. Not a lot, just a little. The recipe calls for 2 eggs, but I do not have 2 eggs. I have 1 egg. I also save the eggshells because you can dry them out, grind them up, and use them with some, not a lot, but a little bit of baking soda, and coconut oil as well. But yeah, anyways, you can grind these down and make toothpaste, and supposedly it heals cavities, so we're gonna try that out soon. But we only have 1 egg. Hopefully this will do it. Beat that up. Anyways, here's my boat-size whisk. So cute, so tiny. Just whisk it up. Since I don't have 2 eggs, I'm probably gonna put a little bit of milk in here just to spread it out, make there be a little bit more wetness. And finally, some organic coconut flakes. That we. I mean, they're both glass. Either if you just want to feed the fish. Oops. Right. Add in some breadcrumbs to your coconut flakes. And pepper and garlic is peppered. Like Justin peppered. It's a funny meme, it's kind of silly, but anyways. Ironically, when I was at the store, I saw, if you don't know, like, okay, there's Gaelic and there's Gaelic, and Gaelic is Irish and Gaelic is Scottish. And there was somebody with a Scottish flag on their car, and I was like, wow. The irony. Okay. This wasn't smart. I overfilled this plate a little bit. Alright, just be a good little cleanup operation later. Now you just bread your shrimp like you would normally bread fried chicken. Dip it in your flour, dip it in your egg wash, then coat it with the breadcrumbs and coconut flakes. I like to squeeze them on, make sure they stick nice and tight. Okay, now that you have all of your shrimp spreaded, you need to make sure your oil is hot. Can't really tell, but it should be bubbling a little bit, like moving. If you see it like dancing, then it's ready. Okay, once your oil's hot, you're gonna put about 6 to 8 of them in at a time. Be careful not to overcrowd the pan. And then just fry them for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. That was worth the effort.
Might be better than bubblegum shrimp,
Shush!
and I wholeheartedly agree.
Shush! Well, thank you. I agree. Back to the boat. But not everything always goes according to plan.
Oh boy.
We hit a snag when we realized our washer wasn't even plugged in, and the space was too cramped to find the cord. Cue the hand washing and a surprising twist with the dryer. Yeah.
Oh, dude, ouchie. I'd have to look that up.
Maybe they slid it sideways.
Yeah, because they got it in here somehow, or unless they put it in and then installed the... If I could...
Well, we still haven't figured out the washer, how to turn it on, so I hand washed Jake's clothes this morning. I didn't record that process, but maybe I will the next. I'm either gonna do mine or Danica's next. So, but we thought that the dryer worked because we had turned it on a few times and it worked and it got really hot. So I threw all his wet clothes in there, right? Sopping wet. I wringed them out though. I put them in the dryer, started the dryer. Then I turned off all the other systems, made sure that only the dryer was on, and I turned off the hot water also. Turned off the hot water, I turned off the AC, I turned off everything. So then I went and threw in the rest of his clothes because he changes his clothes at least twice a day because of his job. So he had a lot of clothes to wash. He had I had to wash 3 different times. So while those were drying and I was throwing the rest into the bathtub to wash those, I heard a loud click, and then I smelled something like an electrical fire. Thankfully, there wasn't any. And I went running to the dryer. Everything turned off except for the dryer. And so then I went over here and tried to turn on all of the systems. Nothing was coming on. So I got off the boat, walked over to the breaker box, which is at the end of the dock, which kind of sucked because I have on all my night clothes. But whatever, thankfully nobody was out here. And so I flipped the breaker back on and off, or back off and on. Came back in, everything works. So I decided it's best not to use the dryer, especially because it made everything stink for a minute. Thankfully the smell's gone now. But so now I have all of Jake's clothes hanging up out here. I have some out here. Those are probably gonna have to move once the rest. I had some more out here too, but I heard people starting boats and I don't like the way it looks. I have more things to say about where we're living. I haven't disclosed everything yet, and I probably will not disclose everything until we move. I don't want everybody knowing where we are. We can't have everybody knowing where we are. So I thought maybe I should just add that in right here. But once we move, I will let everybody know where we've been, where we're going, all of that good stuff. Are you out of the shower? Okay. But since this side isn't visible to the majority of everybody, I've got some more clothes out here. Once these are dry, since they're getting a good, decent amount of wind on them, they should dry pretty quickly. And then I'll just rotate all of these clothes out there. Because these, yeah, they're definitely a lot more wet than those out there. And the funny thing is, I washed these in here first, so it's just a time constraint. You know, it's not a terrible thing. We were very excited to have a washer and dryer, but that's very much a luxury on a boat. Because when we were first looking to buy a boat, oh, Captain's still outside. When we were first looking to buy a boat, we fully expected to not have a washer and a dryer at all. We didn't expect to have a washer and a dryer, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's a minor inconvenience. Ooh, I have to work a little bit more. Ooh, I'm really not worried about it. It's fulfilling. It's using my hands, and it's really not that bad. Homesteaders do it all the time, and I've been calling this our seastead, so it's fitting. With all the moisture building up in the cabins, we decided to invest in a top-notch dehumidifier. Little did we know it would end up being a game changer, not only for our comfort, but also for drying our clothes efficiently. This weekend, I was also blessed with some time with my good friend Dorothea Hartgrove.
So these right here are chakra sets.
Oh, pretty. Creator of alchemistical energy Wayshower and Hardest. She creates these resin healing tools and figurines to assist you. Reach out to her if you need any healing tools. She's also a wonderful energy healer herself. I am very grateful for her assistance with healing my foot after all this moving. We also got some strong with thunderstorms this week. I loved it. I let the rain fall on my face, and I swear it reset my vagus nerve. And that's a wrap for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on this adventure-filled day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on our next nautical escapade. Until next time, happy cruising.
I'm out here on the bow, like all the way on over the anchor. I love it.